Hello everyone, this is Payal Vaja. In this video, I am going to discuss dry granulation technique. Dry granulation technique. The process of dry granulation is also called as double compression method or compression granulation method or pre-compression granulation. The process which involves the formation of tablet by first converting the tablet formulation into a slug or compact mass. So, in dry granulation technique, first step is slug formation or compact mass formation. After mass are formed, they are screened out with the help of various size of sieve to form a uniform size fine granules. The technique that is suitable for those drugs which are moisture sensitive, that is degraded at higher temperature and administered in higher dose, because in dry granulation technique we didn't use any type of liquid, so particularly it is useful, this method is useful for moisture sensitive drugs. It is the flow chart of dry granulation technique. In first step, drug is grinded. After grinding, drug and excipients are mixed with the help of mixture. In next step, drug excipient mixture is compressed out with the help of compaction roller. After compaction, mixture is crushing out. After crushing, drug excipient mixture is screening out with the help of various number of sieve. And finally, drug excipient mixture is mixed with the help of lubricant and tablet is compressed out with the help of tablet compression machine. There are the various steps of dry granulation technique. First one is grinding. In grinding, drug is added to the granulator and grinded. Second one is blending or mixing. The suitable adjuvant or excipients are added and mixed in a blender. Next one is compaction. After mixing, the powder mixture is slugged or compressed into a large flat tablets or pellets about 1 inch in a diameter. On large scale, roller compactor is also preferred. Next one is crushing. In this step, these slugs are broken down by hand or by milling to form granules. Next one is screening. In screening, the granules undergo a dry screening through a desired mesh for sizing purpose. Next one is blending or mixing. In this step, finally the lubricating agent is added and mixed thoroughly in a blender. Last step is tablet press. The resultant granules are compressed by machine tooling such as dies and punches of tablet press. Example of formulations prepared by dry granulation method. That are the two examples. First one is formulation of acetyl salicylic acid tablets and second one is formulation of vitamin B complex. Advantages of dry granulation technique. In this technique, less number of equipments are required compared to wet granulation method. In dry granulation method, no need of moisture and heat because in this technique we didn't use any type of liquid and it is a cost effective method compared to wet granulation technique. Excipients that are used in dry granulation technique. First one is diluents that are also called as bulk enhancing agent or bulking agent. Next one is disintegrant that are particularly useful for breakdown of any dosage form. Lubricant that are also called as anti-adherent, and last one is glidant that are particularly useful for flow property enhancer. Disadvantages of dry granulation method. Pre-compression is required before granulation process, and dry granulation process it produce a dust because in this method we didn't use any type of liquid. In next lecture we will discuss regarding wet granulation method. Thank you.